What's up, guys? Welcome back to Galaxy Games 843. My name is Matt, and I hope everyone had a great weekend. Alright, so we're stopping off this week at our brewery location, and we're going to check the inventory and do all that good stuff. Stock everything back up and do the collection at the end. And luckily, we got into this location before they opened, so there was no customers to be in the way of or different things like that. So we were very pleased to be able to get in here early, and that way we didn't interrupt their business or do anything like that. So it looks like we're going to start off by stocking the lower rows and working our way up, and we're adding some Starburst in there. Now, the whole time we're going to be doing this today, we're going to be updating all of our inventory with the Nayax app, because we use a Nayax Credit Card Reader on this. So if you haven't checked out Nayax, or if you're looking for credit card readers, we really prefer the Nayax readers. They're the bright yellow ones, so customers can see them really well. They work really good. Their app is really cool. There's only one downfall to the app, and we'll get into that when I actually start using the app here on camera, but otherwise, everything is great. Their service is excellent. Everything works good. So yeah, I definitely recommend the Nayax credit card readers if you're interested in shopping around for some credit card readers for your machines. And I did a previous video on where we actually installed it, and I answered a lot of questions about MDB and DEX and all that good stuff. So if you're looking for information on Nayax credit card readers or how to install them, I'm going to go ahead and put a link in the description below. But if you have any questions or anything, go ahead and add it to the comments for me. Alright, so now we got some sour and some wild berry Skittles stocked up, so let's go ahead and pull up that Nayax app. Now I know it's kind of tough to see on the camera here, but what I'm doing is I'm doing a count, and I'm updating the amount of inventory and saving it for each item is what I'm going to do. So the only downfall to the app is when you're in the main screen with all the different inventory lists, for whatever reason I can't see the names of the products. And I don't know if it's my phone or if it's the version of the app I'm using. I'm not sure what it is. I haven't really spent that much time trying to fix it yet, because I can deal with it. But yeah, that's the only downfall I can think of with the app. Otherwise, everything is outstanding. The inventory management system is really cool. You can change things right on your phone, right on the fly, which makes it really nice when you're out on the route and just doing your inventory and updates and adding stuff to your stock to machines. So yeah. So it looks like we get that bottom row pretty much stocked up. As you can see, we had to add a lot of Cliff Bars because our Cliff Bars do really well at this location. Which it's kind of funny because when we initially set this machine up, they requested Cliff Bars. And I'm like, oh geez, those things are expensive, and I really don't think they're going to sell. But they really do very well here at this location, so we're very pleased with that. As you can see, the Skittles did pretty well. We only have like 4 or 5 left, so we're going to add some Skittles to that. And my business partner / wife came along. She's helping me out with the inventory. I know it's kind of silly, her handing me one at a time, but what we wanted to do is we wanted to make sure that we got all those Skittles all kind of, when they come in the bulk box, they're all bunched up and they look kind of crappy. So we wanted to make sure we flatten them out and try to get all the wrinkles and try to make it as presentable as possible. So comment down below, guys, do you find yourself trying to make all of your products be as presentable as possible? And when I say that, it's things like making sure that the labels are all facing in the same direction so they look nice and uniform. I try to do that because I guess I'm a little obsessive compulsive about making things look nice when it comes to that. But I just want to present our machines and our product as a very professional thing, because we focus on service and we focus on customer satisfaction. So those are the kind of things I want to make sure that we get taken care of. Alright, so with that said, we got the Skittles all stocked up. What is next? I can't remember what is beside them. Maybe M&Ms. Alright, so we got regular M&Ms. And we would have gone some peanut M&Ms in this location as well, but they were kind of adamant about not having anything with peanuts in it due to they were afraid of peanut allergy customers. So we'll definitely respect that. We'll make sure that we are only putting in things that they want in their machines, because we don't want, we focus on service, so we don't want anyone to be upset or have to worry about anything like that. Alright guys, so now that we got the M&M stocked up, let's talk about a few topics going on right now in the vending world, and I guess in the inventory part of the vending world. So the first one I want to talk about is something we've been talking about for a few weeks, and that is the fact that we cannot find our grape Fanta soda in cans. And I'm noticing that's happening with other flavors of soda as well. For example, I can't find mug root beer anywhere. And in the last video we talked about how we switched over to A&W at our break and alignment shop. So while the other day I was at the grocery store, I was actually, because anytime I go to any grocery store, I always check the soda aisle, because you never know when what you're looking for is going to be in stock. So while I was there, there was a Coca-Cola rep and a Coca-Cola inventory stock guy, I guess you could say, both in the soda aisle, and they were stocking up the shelves. So I said, hey guys, got a question for you. And they're like, yeah. I said, tell me about what's going on with this whole soda thing. I said, I can't find grape Fanta in cans anywhere. So what they told me was that there is an aluminum shortage, and I've seen this on the Facebook groups as well. I don't know, they say it's due to COVID or whatever it is. I don't know, it just seems odd to me. So they did say that production on some of the less popular titles or flavors, I guess you could say, has not been full swing. Maybe it could be, temporarily paused altogether. I don't know. I did reach out again to Fanta on Twitter, and I did not get a response from Fanta on Twitter. So I might have to reach out to them on Instagram again. So if you like to follow us on social media, Twitter, Instagram, and actually we just started up a Twitch channel as well for Galaxy Games 843. So it's the username Galaxy Games 843. We're on Twitch, we're on Instagram, and we're on Twitter. So always follow us on those locations. That way you can kind of see what's going on in between videos and whatnot. Yeah, alright, so we got our white cheddar popcorn stocked up, and we're just throwing some cheese doodles in behind there, and the Wise chips do okay here. They're our 75-cent option, and then the more brand name Lays we do for $1, and they do pretty good too. As you can see in the upper left hand, we got the Cheetos that are all sold out. And it's been a couple days since we shot this video, and I've been watching the inventory levels on the Nayax app, and the Cheetos are almost already sold out again. So I think there's one person that really loves the Cheetos here. So we're definitely gonna have to make sure we go back there very soon to stock those Cheetos back up. As funny as that is, because some locations can't sell Cheetos for anything. They can't give them away, they say. So I guess we're lucky we have a place to get rid of our Cheetos, right? All right. The other thing I wanted to talk about was, how many of you have been in any store recently and seen a little, I guess a sign at their checkout counter or whatever you want to call it that says, due to national coin shortage, please use credit card or exact change if possible. Have any of you seen that? Put in the comments down below if you have. So this was the first I'm hearing about this national coin shortage. It's crazy, right? I know there's so many of us vendors that probably have a ton of coins. I know I've got buckets full of coins here. I've got, I haven't turned in nickels or dimes in forever. And I just did take a bunch of quarters to the bank a couple weeks ago, but I still have, a couple $100 at least of quarters here. So, are us as vendors, are we in a cool spot right now that we have all this change? So I don't know, maybe I won't be going to the bank for quarters anymore. Maybe I'll be rolling it up and using it for, to buy sodas or something like that for inventory or whatever. I don't know. So I'm sure a lot of businesses would appreciate it, because if there really is a national coin shortage, I'm sure they could use it. So comment down below, guys, if you noticed anything like that in your area. I know it came up in the Facebook groups as well about this national coin shortage. So talk to me, guys. Do you see this happening in your town as well? And also with the sodas, are you having trouble finding the not so popular flavors? And when I say that, I mean like obviously I can find Mountain Dew, I can find Coca-Cola, I can find Pepsi, I can find all those no problem. But I can't find grape Fanta, I can't find the mug root beer, I can't find weird things like that. It's not like the top sellers that are everywhere. Comment down below, guys. Let me know what you find. All right, so now we're updating more inventory in the Nayax app. And with this machine, this is actually an AP7000 snack machine, or snack shop, I think they call it. And it's got a vendor's exchange revision door on it. And it's got those motion sensor LEDs. So when there's no motion or anything, or if there's something like that for too long, the little lights will go out. And it's kind of funny because when I first set it up at this location, they were like, yeah, every now and then, the lights just kick on and off. I'm like, yeah, that's energy saving. Even though it's LED, it's still energy saving. So you'll notice that in this video too. Sometimes the lights go off, and I need to, I think, trip the sensor or something like that. There you can see them. They're on right now. But sometimes that won't be the case. Anyway, so we're stocking up the Fritos, and that's another one too. It's they sell just enough for me to buy a variety pack of the Lay's products, but they don't sell enough for me to buy the full dedicated Fritos pack. Cheetos do. I think I'm going to be buying a full dedicated Cheetos box here pretty soon, but the Fritos not so much. So I don't know. I think I need one or two more snack machine locations before I can really start focusing on buying the dedicated boxes of the different snacks, because I'm just not big enough yet. So speaking of how big we are, make sure you subscribe to the channel, guys. We've got a new video coming. It hasn't been shot yet. Probably going to shoot it this week. where we're actually getting a new location. And I know we talked about it in the previous video, and I said again, I'm not going to give any details, but it's going to be a cool video, guys. It's going to be a cool machine. It's unlike any machine we've ever done before. And I've got some inspiration from some other channels that I will also post in those videos as well. So make sure you subscribe to the channel. You're definitely going to see what kind of machine we're going to be placing this week. It's going to be a cool one, guys. Plus, we've also got more collection videos coming up from our other locations. And I think we're going to do some on-the-road footage coming up, too. We're going to go travel around and visit different locations and kind of see what's out there and kind of what kind of prices everybody has. And, you know, depending on what type of location, what kind of prices they have. So there's going to be a lot of informative stuff coming your way, guys. So check it out. All right, here we are on the main modem head. I just clicked the money button to show the system that we've collected the money. And what we're doing now is, notice I can see right here in the video, the coin tube for the quarters is pretty low. So I'm just going to put all the quarters that were in the coin box right back in the tube. And I think I'm going to add more quarters. And, you know, some people have said that people are using this machine as a change machine, and I guess that would make sense if there is a coin shortage. They put $1 in, they get 4 quarters out, and they're not buying anything. You know, that could be the case, but really I think because we have so many items that are $1.25, people are putting 2 singles in and then getting 75 cents back, and that's why the coins are so low in that tube. But look at that, guys. Nice little stack. This is probably a 3-week collection. Overall, you know, I think we had about $70 in ones. And I think our credit card sales were about, I think $38. So roughly $108 for a 3-week collection for this location. So we'll definitely take it. And this location is still being affected by restrictions due from the governor about, you know, social distancing. And I think patrons have to take their beverages outside to their patio or whatnot. I don't recall the specifics, but I do know that there is still some effects with the COVID thing going on. So with that said, our sales aren't probably what they could be, but they should be picking back up soon, especially now that I guess they're starting to have like, I don't know, music series or something like that on the patio. So maybe that'll help increase our sales. I know things have already been pretty well since we've stocked up this location already since we shot this video. So with that said, guys, it's definitely a great location. Make sure you subscribe to our channel so that way you can see the new ones we got coming up too. All right, so once again, 108 for a 3-week collection. Alright guys, thanks for sticking around all the way to the end of the video. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. We got new videos for collections and new locations coming up, plus some very informative stuff for on the road coming your way. So make sure you're a subscriber, guys. We just broke 700, and I want to thank everyone for that so far. Anyway guys, make sure you stick around, subscribe to the channel, like our videos, share our videos, and thanks so much everyone for your support. This is Matt with Galaxy Games 843. We'll see you next time.